let's welcome the Rhythm Poets and their show, Samba to Salsa. Come on, let's give them a hand.
Good morning, everybody. How are you? You want to meet my friends? Well, this guy on the end, his name is Mr. Alex, but we talk in drums, we talk in rhythm. So if you want to say hello to Mr. Alex, you got to say in rhythm. Are you ready? We're gonna say, good morning, Mr. Alex. Let's cut off the good. Let's just say morning, Mr. Alex. Ready? Here we go. Morning, Mr. Alex. Morning, Mr. Alex. Now, this guy is from Cuba, but he's got a Frenchman's name. His name is Francois. Can you say Francois? Say, hello, Francois. Yes, my name is Mr. Josh, Mr. Josh, Mr. Josh, Mr. Josh. Your name is Mr. Josh? Oh, okay. So we like to tell stories and we like to talk through the drums and the instruments. Raise your hand if you speak English. Hands down. Manos arriba, gente habla en español. He would raise his hand too. I said people that speak Spanish, raise your hand. Okay. People that speak drum language, raise your hand. Drum language. Oh, good. So I'm going to teach you some drum language. You want to learn some? Here we go. I'm going to say it and you say it back. Here we go. Boom, boom, beep, beep, beep. Boom, boom, beep, beep, beep. Gonky, gonky. Gonky, gonky. Zakata, zakata. Zakata, boom, crash. Boom, crash, boom, crash. All right, now we're gonna get out our turntables. Ready? We're gonna go. Wiki, 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 wiki. Come on, DJs, you gotta give me the scratch. Wiki, 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 wiki. Yeah, so you guys are starting to learn some drum language. You can also make music with your body. So let's try using our hands and we'll use our laps and we will make some beats. Now hold on, freeze. Here we go, follow me. So I'm gonna do it and you do it back. It's called call and response. Ready? Oh, that's the We Will Rock You jam, right? All right, one more and then we're gonna see if these guys know what they're supposed to do next. Ready? One more time, ready? You told them to break. You gave them the break and they knew how to stop. So we are Samba to Salsa, and we have a whole variety of Latin percussion instruments from different places. Like we have these congas that are from Cuba, that they use in Puerto Rico, that they use in a lot of different styles of music. We also have a lot of instruments from Brazil. And you guys are getting double the Brazilian treat today because there's another group that's going to play some Brazilian music for you as well. You guys should know a lot by the time you're done. And what's really interesting about all the different percussion instruments, kind of like you guys, everyone's a little bit different, and maybe they came from different places. Maybe, you know, you have blonde hair, and you have brown hair, and you have blue eyes, and you have green eyes. We're all a little bit different, but on the inside, we're all the same. So we all have a heartbeat, we all breathe air and drink water. So what's beautiful about these different instruments is that they're different, but they're the same. And so how many of you guys have friends? Raise your hand if you have friends. Okay, good. Everybody's got friends. If you didn't raise your hand, we'll be your friend afterwards, okay? So what this next piece is called Three Friends. And we're gonna tell a story about three friends that haven't seen each other in a long time, but we're not gonna use words to tell the story. We're gonna use the vocabulary of our drumming. And so drumming is kind of like learning the alphabet, right? You start with A, B, C, and you make words like cat and hat and that, and then after you make words, you make rhymes. What else? Sentences, and after you have sentences, you can communicate. So you can talk, you can ask questions, you can write stories. So we do the same thing with percussion. We start with letters, then we build words, and then we build sentences, and then we can communicate. So this is three friends communicating through our instrument. Now, first instrument, Mr. Francois is gonna play. You probably have seen these before, yes? Anybody know what they're called? What are they called? Maracas. Hey, he turned into a bug. So, Mr. Francois is going to be playing maracas, and these maracas, I believe, came from Venezuela. Can you say Venezuela? Yeah. Now, after you see Mr. Francois play maracas, you're going to see why it's a really good idea not to play video games all day after you go home, but to practice something productive. And he never played any video games. The next instrument we're going to show you, Mr. Alex brought, that is a bow and arrow, and he's going to catch us Thanksgiving turkey. No, it's not a bow and arrow. You can't bring one of those to school. That's not cool. It's a fishing rod. We're looking for a pond to get fish fillet sandwiches for everyone. Nope, it's not a fishing rod either. It's a musical bow called beating bow. Can you say beating bow? And this musical bow has a lot of parts that make it work. It's got this piece of wood, that's the bow, you can bend. And then it's got this string on it, which actually came from inside of a tire. They have steel belts in tires, and when the tire is done, they pull them out and they use them for hitting. And then if you see on the bottom, there's like a gourd, which is kind of like a dried zucchini or almost like a pumpkin. It's a calabash, and that acts like a speaker. And if that wasn't enough, he's got a coin, and the coin goes on and off the string. He's got a stick and a basket called a kashishi. So it's really a lot of things going on at once. And let's just listen to a little bit of what the beating bow says. He just cut him off. He said, "Don't tell me the story."
I think that instrument is prettier than this, so I get jealous.
And so the last one is this box drum called a cajon. Can you say cajon? Now, if any of you speak Spanish, does anybody know the word for box in Spanish? It is Hispanic Heritage Month, you know. Yes, do you know? What's the word for box in Spanish? Caja? Yes. He said caja. So large box, cajon. And this is a really cool instrument. It's really just a box. And depending on where you hit it, you get different sounds. So if you hit it in the middle, you get a low sound. And if If you hit it up high, you get kind of like a rattle sound because there's guitar strings inside. So this is the cajon. Can you say cajon? All right, here we go. So we're gonna play this piece called Three Friends. So after you see some maracas played like that, you have two choices. You could either go home, get your maracas and give them away to a friend, go back to your video games, or you can practice those maracas every day. So that was a piece called Three Friends. Mr. Alex is going to tell you about a style of music that he's really passionate about. Do you know what passion is? It's like when you're really excited about something. Like, we're passionate about music and all day long we want to play, we never get tired of it, and all we want to do is work and play and make people dance and have fun. So that's passion, something you're really excited about, okay? So here's Mr. Alex.
Good morning, everybody. Good morning. So Mr. Josh asked anybody if they speak Spanish. I saw a few hands go up. Anybody speak Portuguese? You do? Você fala português, então? Beleza. Okay, so Portuguese we have in Brazil is the national language of Brazil. You seen this drum before? Tell me what this name is. A tambourine, that's right. In New Jersey we call tambourine, we call this in Brazil pandeiro. Everybody say pandeiro. Pandeiro. Mr. Josh told you all about drum language earlier in the program, and this drum has its own language too. And guess what? You all have one in your pocket. Can you believe that? Everybody reach in your pocket and pull out your pandeiro. And we're going to learn the sounds of the language of the pandeiro, starting with the thumb. We say, doom. Everybody try. Doom. Again. Doom. Again. One more time. Now the tips of our fingers, we're going to say, tick. Everybody. Tick. Again. Tick. Again. One more time. Now the heel of our hand, we're going to say, top. Everybody. Together. Keep going. Last time. And the last word of the pandeiro language is with the palm of our hand. We say pop. Everybody. Nice and loud. Again. Last time. So how many words did we just learn in the pandeiro language? How many words did we just learn in the pandeiro language? We had the thumb, the tip, the bottom, and the palm. What makes how many? 4 words. And you can make, with 4 words, you can make a sentence. Let's learn the sentence together with the same words we just had. Everybody hold out your hand again. We have, starting with the thumb, doom, then tick, tock, pop. Everybody. Doom, tick, tock, pop. Together. Doom, tick, tock, pop. Doom, tick. A little faster like a train taking off. Doom, tick, tock, pop. Can you stay with me? Tick, tock, pop. So this is the rearrange those into other languages. But for now, we're gonna stick with the samba. You guys like having parties? Yeah! Wait, that doesn't sound like very fun. You guys like having parties or not? Yeah! Now, there's only 3 of us up here on the stage. Have you guys ever been to a party with 3 people? No, that's not much fun when you have a party with 3 people. Well, every year around the world, there's a big party called Carnival. Everybody say Carnival! And the Carnival is not the Carnival with the cotton candy and the Ferris wheel. This is when the Carnival where everybody goes outside and has a good time with their friends and their family and their community. And we enjoy each other. Alright, so what I'm gonna say. We can't have a Carnival without singing. You guys ready to sing with us? Let's try it together. Say it after me. Oh, le, 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 oh, le, la, la, la. Oh, le, 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 oh, le, la, la. Wait, I think we have some people sleeping in the crowd. I don't hear everybody singing nice and loud. You guys know what it sounds like when you're outside playing in the recess time? I want you to sing like that. Here we got it. Oh, le, 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 oh, le, la, la, la. Oh, le. Once again, Mr. Josh, Mr. Francois, Mr. Alex, we are the Rhythm Poets, and you just heard Samba to Salsa. Thank you very much, and have a wonderful day.
Thank you. One more time for the Rhythm Poets, everybody. Thank you, guys.